Well, we certainly saw some pretty needed rainfall earlier this week. Certainly good news for our drought situation. Officially at CVG, just under an inch of rain this week so far. We don't expect any more rain in the near term, so this is where we're going to end up for this week, just shy of an inch of rainfall. But any amount of rain is needed rain when you look at the drought situation. Some minor improvements between last week and this week. You notice less moderate drought and more abnormally dry conditions. And abnormally dry does not mean you are in a drought. And what's important to note is a lot of the data for this is taken on Tuesdays while it was still raining, so it's probably not factoring in all the rain that we received. So I expect additional improvements to the drought conditions when next week's update comes out next Thursday. Now we are, for some of us, still in that moderate drought. You know, you're seeing some stress still with crops and pastures. You know, wildfires are certainly possible. More algae and fungus growth with those stagnant ponds and areas of water, and the trees continuing to start to show a little bit of stress, turning those leaves turning brown or a little faster. But again, no rain today. We're done with the rain for the week. Just below average temperatures next 36, 60 hours or so. We continue to see that easterly, northeasterly flow of air, really cloud-free skies, perfect conditions tonight for radiational cooling, and that will really allow temperatures to dip quite dramatically. We'll see most of us dipping down into the upper 30s by the time you wake up Friday morning, before just a couple of high clouds on Friday. But notice temperatures still remaining a little bit on the cool side, and that's where we'll be today. Nice and chilly, mid-60s. It's about 5 degrees below average. Winds could be gusting 15, 20 miles an hour or so, just adding a little bit of an extra bite to the air. Watch for patchy frost tonight. A few of you could hit the mid-30s, the deepest of valleys, the more sheltered areas, and especially if you're traveling into Ohio, they have a better chance of seeing more widespread frost. But you see a few spots hitting the upper 30s by early tomorrow morning. But overall, it's a very pleasant extended forecast. Lots of sunshine next 7 days, and temperatures slowly warming up a little bit each day into the mid-70s by early next week.